The media regulator Coimisiún Meán says it's engaging with the Gardaí and the European Commission over concerns that Elon Musk's AI tool Grok is being used to create sexually explicit images of women and children on the social media platform X. Rape Crisis Ireland has called for a total ban on AI-based functions that can produce such images.
Grok is the AI model that has been integrated into the X platform. New edit features introduced in late December mean that the AI chatbot has been responding to user prompts asking it to remove clothing from images of people, including children. There's been widespread criticism of the feature, and the Irish media regulator Coimisiún Meán says it's engaging with the Gardaí and the European Commission on the matter.
It's very urgent. We have a team that's dedicated, because they're a very large platform, to the X platform. The European Commission also have a team, so our teams will be pretty much constantly in contact with one another. And we have a meeting scheduled for this week with those teams to discuss what their progress is.
There have been calls for such AI features to be banned.
Specifically nudification apps, which we're calling now for the outright ban of. But this is now, if you like, the mainstreaming of that through the functionality of AI. And what we haven't seen here, and what has been demonstrated over the last few weeks with Grok, is that safety has not been built in here.
Concerns have been expressed about the response so far from the owner of X.
Elon Musk isn't really showing any interest in dealing with this issue. In fact, he's just replying with tweets of with various emojis, smiling and crying, just mocking people, essentially. He really doesn't care, it seems. And it's really going to be hard to see how that's going to be dealt with.
In a statement, X said it takes action against illegal content on its platform, including child sexual abuse material, by removing it, permanently suspending accounts, and working with local governments and law enforcement as necessary. The platform added that anyone using or prompting Grok to make illegal content will suffer the same consequences as if they upload illegal content.
Well, for more on this story, we're joined by our work and technology correspondent, Brian O'Donovan. Brian, can you take us through the possible laws that may have been breached here and the potential consequences?
Well, Tommy, just this evening, the Irish Council for Civil Liberties and Digital Rights Ireland have written a letter to the Garda Commissioner asking on Garda Síochána to urgently investigate the X platform under existing legislation, under legislation relating to child trafficking and child sexual abuse material. In response to this, on Garda Síochána telling us this evening that they won't be commenting on any specific company, but highlighting the fact that, yes, they are aware of the proliferation of AI-generated material online, and it's a threat they say they have highlighted in recent announcements. Earlier on, we saw the Taoiseach commenting on this as well. He was very much saying that this was unacceptable and shocking, what we're seeing. Micheál Martin also as well saying that it could well be in breach of existing laws and that he's asking authorities to look into that. And I think that was interesting wording, because there is a question out there of exactly what laws have been broken here. We know that there are online safety laws like the Digital Services Act. There are AI laws like the EU AI Act. And of course, as I mentioned, those existing legislation around the sharing of images and the generation of images when it comes to child sexual abuse. Today, we saw that statement from X saying that if you create this imagery, if you upload this imagery, we will treat it as if you are dealing with child sexual abuse material, and we will, in theory, report you if necessary to law enforcement. But I think the flip side to that is, well, why did you create a platform that allows you to create these images? And surely the onus should be on them to make that platform safer. And remember as well, Tommy, in all of this, we spoke about consequences. You were dealing with Elon Musk, somebody who doesn't take much credence, I'm afraid, when it comes to regulators and legal issuings of fines or perhaps of sanctions that might be imposed upon him. Could this result in him and his platform being hit with multi-million euro fines? Yes, it could. Will he care when he's the richest man in the world? Probably not.
Brian O'Donovan.